I was gambling every day. Didn't matter if I was going to a funeral, didn't matter if I was going to a wedding, didn't matter if it was Christmas Day. I had to have something in action every day in some capacity.
It was all I thought about in the morning until I went to bed at night, and that's if I did go to sleep.
I used it as an escape from some of the things that were going on in my home. And I started to get myself into some, serious damage in terms of money that I didn't have.
Every day I woke up, I had the same pattern. It was sports betting, it was online blackjack. I needed to have action all the time.
The addiction was kind of enveloping the brain so much that nothing else really mattered.
I decided to put a £50,000 bet on one horse race, and I watched the horse lose by a length and my world come crashing down. I had £497,000 worth of debt.
I couldn't stop telling lies. I couldn't stop betting. I was in masses of debt. I went to Dublin and I borrowed 15 grand off a gangster, knowing exactly what the consequences of that was if I didn't pay him back, but I just didn't care.
I knew someday I would get caught. I just knew it. But I also didn't know a way to stop.
In terms of being in the pathological gambling stage, it can usually end in one of four ways: prison, bankruptcy, divorce, or suicide.
I just picked up my car keys and I drove down to a local train station and sat on the bridge for 2.5 hours and tried to psych myself up to jump off it.
How do you stop people getting to the edge of a cliff? How do you educate people? How do you prevent gambling-related harm?
And when I came out of prison, I knew I wanted to help people. I wanted to help other people avoid, if possible, the same missteps that I took.
Epic was formed in 2013 in an open prison. Now we use the experiences that we've had to try and prevent gambling-related harm.
We want to reduce the stigma around problem gambling and have a conversation. And I know as a company, we can't prevent gambling harm across the spectrum, but we can help reduce the impact, we can help reduce the negative consequences that gambling-related harm can cause.
The biggest and bravest step that anybody has to take is telling someone that they've got a problem. When you do, you realise people's reaction is very different to what you thought it was going to be, and that actually you can start a life without it, which is possible.
Once I was willing to be honest and ask for help, the help was there for me to have, and it's led to a better life for me.